Day 2 in the trial for a nurse's alleged road rage killing. A witness described what the suspect said after that shooting on Interstate 440 in Nashville. An expert tells us the testimony is important. Here's News 2's Adam Mincer.
So this is the shirt that Ms. Kaufman was wearing.
Seeing the bullet holes in her daughter's clothes.
Were you able to determine a path?
Learning how quickly she died.
Yes.
And hearing over and over again about the shots that killed her. Caitlin Kaufman's mom was brought to tears multiple times in court today. Her dad and others needing to leave the room at one point.
I didn't feel right having that weapon.
Today, JACQUES MERRELL Odom took the stand. Odom told police where the alleged murder weapon was and that his childhood friend Devontae Hill admitted to pulling the trigger.
Knowing about it and not saying nothing about it and not doing nothing about it, I wouldn't want it to happen to none of my family.
But the defense took time to say Odom wasn't originally upfront with police that he had the gun.
Not telling the weapon was in his vehicle, is that what you're referring to?
Yes, well, that would be a major detail, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
And the defense also noted Odom's interest in the more than $50,000 being offered for information.
And he asked how much it was?
Yes, ma'am.
And he asked how quickly he would receive it, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
One version of reality, he gets paid. The other, he doesn't.
Criminal defense attorney Ben Powers is not tied to the case. He says Odom's testimony was important in showing how the suspects acted after Kaufman's death.
Hill was saying, like, man, he was kind of like nervous and like alert. And Duty had said, man, she shouldn't have did that. It is what it is. Like.
Duty is a nickname for the other suspect, James Cowan. Powers also explained why so much of today's hearing was focused on where the bullets hit Kaufman's car.
The act of pulling up next to her certainly is enough time for premeditation under the law, even if they are very emotionally charged.
And whether this was a premeditated murder or an act of road rage is crucial to deciding both Cowan and Hill's fate. In Nashville, Adam Mincer, News 2.
Our team will be back in the courtroom tomorrow. Watch for updates starting on News 2 at 11 and anytime at WKRN.com.